Okay, on my first video I did, I did a review of the Blade MSRX, and I talked about getting a new transmitter for it, binding it with a DX6i. Well, I went ahead and ordered the DX6i, and I'm going to do a little quick unboxing, show it to you, and then later on I'll do a quick video on how to bind it to the MSRX, and as you can see I also have the Blade 120 SR. Okay, so let's get to the unboxing because that's the cool part. Alright. Back here. So the first thing that I got with it was also the Phoenix V3 flight simulator, because I figured it's probably the best way to learn instead of crashing and having my wife mad at me because I'm spending too much money on helicopters. So I got this. Good deal. I ordered from Horizon Hobby, and here is the DX6i, and let me go ahead and adjust the camera, get a better shot of that. So let's see, put the tab here, and I'm sure this is not the first unboxing of this particular piece of equipment, but I enjoy videos about unboxing stuff, so I figured I would do one too. There's the box. I opened it upside down, so that's cool. So it comes with batteries and the charger and some extra parts, so I'm sure I'll learn what they are. And then the cool kick-ass transmitter. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put the batteries in it, and then bind it with my two helicopters and see how that works out. If you're a newbie like me, you can see how to bind DX6i Spectrum transmitter to Spectrum receivers. Okay, so I've got the DX6i out of the box, the batteries in it, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you how really easy it is to bind this to the Blade 120 SR and to the MSRX. I'll tell you right now, I went ahead and this is already bound, but I'll just demonstrate, and then I will go through with the MSRX. Actually bind that on camera, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's real simple. Any aircraft with Spectrum receiver in it, from what I've seen on the on YouTube and what I've read, it's this simple. So the first thing you do is plug in the battery, and I hope you can see it. You see the light flashing? Okay, it's looking for a transmitter. So on the transmitter, what you do is you have the trainer button here. You pull that forward, turn the transmitter on, and it'll say bind, which you can't see. Alright, and you'll see the light came on. This aircraft is now bound with this transmitter. It's really that simple. Like I said, I've already bound this previously, and in the menu on the DX6i, you have the aircraft menu, and as you can see, it's heli, and it says 120 SR already. That's because I already programmed that. So what you do is you go into the menus that are outlined in the manual, name the aircraft before you bind it. Assign it the number 1 through 10, and then bind the aircraft, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and try and bind the MSRX to this transmitter. Alright, let's see how it goes. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the menu by pressing the little scroll wheel right here, and I'm going to go down to model select, and as you can see, model 1 is the 120SR. I'm going to change that to model 2, which isn't labeled. I'm going to select that, go down to setup list, model type, heli, model type, model name for model 2. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to probably edit this out. Hit OK. Go back to the list. Go back to main. Okay, so now it says MSRX, so now I'm going to go ahead and bind this. So I'm going to turn the transmitter off, saving settings, and I'm going to plug in. Now I haven't done this before, so if this doesn't work, well, there you go, it doesn't work. So it should flash here in a minute. I've noticed the MSRX takes a little while for it to bind. There you go, so it's flashing. So then I'm going to go ahead and hit the trainer button forward and turn it on, and it's binding. Let go, and hopefully it'll bind, and it does. And we'll go and test everything. Everything works, and let's see if we can get the throttle to come up. And it sure does, and it's generally it's good to go. I can't test fly the MSRX because I found out that the MSRX does not like the side of houses. When you do hit the side of a house with your MSRX, you tend to damage the linkage ball joint at the rotor head. In fact, you break it off. So that's gone. So I have replacement parts on order for this. I should be here in a couple days, and I'll get this up and flying. So that was it, live and in front of you. I bound the Spectrum DX6i to the MSRX, and it was simple.